right.
Oh, he just took it the steps.
We'll go ahead. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Chief Thornton,
Here.
Chief Pinion,
Here.
Lillian Pike, Jennifer Heffley, here, Dee Dee Hayes, here, Chief Hurd.
All right. First on the agenda is approval of the June 2022 minutes. Melissa has sent them out to everybody. Has anybody got any questions or comments or anything we need to do with those? Do I have a motion to accept those?
Motion.
Got a motion by Chief Pinion, second.
Second.
Second by Dee Dee. Roll call, please.
Pinion,
Yay.
Heffley,
Aye.
Hayes.
Aye.
Aye, yay.
Maybe.
Will you please add Lily to the roll, please?
We need to start over, I think.
Okay, we can do that.
Sorry. Technically,
Hey, look, you've done missed like half the meeting already, so like,
probably.
y'all slowing this
We're
down
gonna
now.
do.
All right, on old business, I talked to Chip earlier this week about the penalty for provision. There's a couple of things with that. It's got to go to council for approval, and Chip and Chief Phillips have got to get together on a couple other smaller items on the ordinance. So they're going to do it all in one change. So they're going to talk about that the next couple of weeks and get that stuff prepared for council. Chief Phillips, can you give us an update on the proposed response plan from Decatur Morgan?
Yes, so Decatur Morgan got with Central Dispatch and they did some beta testing on AVL for that response plan, and it looks favorable. There are a few other scenarios that we've thought about afterwards that we would like to run, and then what we would need to do is sit down with Chip, because the proposed response plan is going to take an ordinance modification. What I would like to do is, I know we've had the other topic that's been tabled for quite a while for an ordinance change, and then also there's some things, I think it's just some housekeeping things, maybe grammatical things that are in like the quarterly reporting that was probably originally intended to be in the annual reporting, and some things like that that we need to clean up that would make an improvement. But I would like to sit down with Chip sometime and work on the necessary changes to the ordinance, and just have like one blanket proposal submitted to council for those changes.
Y'all think you can work on it this next month, maybe?
I can.
Are you
but I'm not a lawyer.
Are you gonna be there next week?
Yes, sir.
I'll come down there.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I'll fill it. I'll call you when I get back upstairs, but I think Tuesday or Wednesday next week, I'll come down there.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you. Hey, while you're up here, will you go ahead and do, I'm sorry, I skipped down. Is there any new business? All right. Didn't have to skip too long. Can you give the Dfr Monthly Report?
Yes, so I've already distributed out the copies of our run totals. There were 1,451 runs last in June of 2020 for EMS. Then the breakdowns there, and I probably mentioned this before, but I want to try to clarify every month. When you get the fractile times, those only include Bravos, Deltas, and Echoes, because those are the emergency responses. So that's why I try to keep this running sheet so y'all can kind of see where we are and how things are going. We did have 5 road calls last month. However, one of those was granted an response time exemption. For Decatur Fire, or I'm sorry, any questions on that?
I don't.
Any of those? For Decatur Fire, the Bravos, Deltas, and Echoes, Decatur Fire responded to 325. Out of those, 318 were within 9 minutes, giving us a 98% fractile in the city. And we responded to 11 PJ calls, and all 11 of those were within 13 minutes.
Yes, anybody got any questions? All right, thank you, Chief. Tyler, can you come give us Decatur Morgan's?
So for the month of June, I have that our call total was a little off. I had that we responded to 1,454 calls, and that may have been where I counted, where we may have transported 2 patients from the same call. We had 335 requests for service inside the city limits that were Echo, Delta, or Bravo response. We transported 226 of those. We had a fractile response time of 93% in the city. In the PJ, we responded to 13 calls that were Echo, Delta, or Bravo. We transported 10 of those, and we had 100% fractile response time. We did a total of 1,210 transports. As Chief Phillips said, we had 5 rolled calls. One of those was granted a time exception on because we had a unit come available and meet the time standard. And we had 9 calls rolled to us that were outside of our primary coverage area last month.
All right, does anybody have any questions? All right, thank you, sir. All right, does anybody else have anything they want to add, any presentations? 911, y'all got something? All right. You what? Okay. All right, no presentations, no nothing? All right, we can adjourn the meeting at 2:06. Next meeting is August 9th, 2 o'clock. Huh?
Motion to adjourn.
Oh, we gotta do that? I was trying to get ahead on that. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
All right, I got a motion.
Second.
All right, got a motion and a second, meeting to be adjourned at 2:06 then. All in favor, say aye.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.